Welcome to the Software Engineer Academy podcast. If you've ever wondered how to ensure your software works flawlessly, or if you've faced the frustrating experience of bugs and errors ruining your user experience, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a topic that can save you time, effort, and headaches: software testing. We'll show you exactly how to master the basics of testing and how it can dramatically improve the quality of your code. But here's the kicker: stay with us till the end, because we'll reveal a secret that many developers miss, and it could be the game changer you need to truly master software testing. Software testing might sound complicated, but at its core, it's all about ensuring that your software works as expected, whether it's handling user input, performing calculations, or simply running without crashing. Imagine spending hours writing code, only to find out it doesn't behave the way you anticipated. That's where testing comes in. By implementing tests early and often, you can catch issues before they grow into costly problems, and you'll save yourself time in debugging. Let's break it down. The first step in testing is unit testing. Unit tests check individual pieces of code, like functions or methods, to make sure they do what they're supposed to. If you're writing a function to calculate the total price of an order, you'd write a unit test to confirm that it works correctly, even with different inputs. This ensures that each part of your code is reliable and can be trusted when the system is running as a whole. Next, we have integration testing. Imagine you've written a lot of small, well-tested functions, but how do they work together? Integration testing ensures that when different parts of your code come together, they still function properly. It's like testing the individual gears in a watch before you put them all together. It ensures that everything runs smoothly once the pieces fit together. Now, let's take a step further to system testing. This is where you look at the application in its entirety. System testing checks whether the software meets all the requirements it was designed for and whether the user experience is seamless. Do all buttons work? Is the application fast? Does it perform as expected across different environments? System testing ensures your app is robust, functional, and ready for the real world. And then there's acceptance testing. This is a crucial step where you verify that the software meets user expectations and requirements. It's like putting yourself in the user's shoes. Does the application solve the problem it's meant to solve? If not, what needs to be changed? Acceptance testing is the final check before your software goes live, ensuring it's ready to be used by real people in real situations. Now, here's where automation comes into play. Automated tests can run consistently and quickly, catching bugs even when you're not actively testing. They let you focus on new features while the tests run in the background, making sure that your software remains stable and reliable. Automation also speeds up the process of testing, allowing for frequent code changes without the fear of introducing new bugs. But what if I told you there's a strategy that can make you a testing expert almost immediately? Here's the secret. Test-driven development, or TDD. In TDD, you write the test before you even write the code. It's a concept that might sound unusual, but it's incredibly effective. By writing a test for a feature first, you make sure that your code has a clear goal, and you write only what's necessary to make the test. It sounds simple, but TDD forces you to write cleaner, more focused code that works and keeps working throughout the entire development process. And here's the game-changing part that ties it all together: continuous testing. You've probably heard of continuous integration, where your code gets checked automatically every time you make a change. Well, continuous testing is part of that process, and it ensures that your tests are consistently run every time you integrate new code. By embedding testing in your daily development cycle, you reduce the risk of errors slipping through, and you can identify issues earlier, making your code base healthier and more robust. By now, you're starting to see how testing fits into the bigger picture of software development. It's not just about finding bugs, it's about building a culture of quality and reliability that runs through every line of code you write. From unit testing to acceptance testing, automation to TDD and continuous testing, each step strengthens your code and makes you a more efficient developer. As promised, here's the secret. The key to mastering software testing is habit. It's about making testing an integral part of your development process. The best developers test their code regularly and view it as part of their routine, not an afterthought. By adopting testing practices early, You will save yourself from the nightmare of last-minute debugging and ensure your software is robust from the start. Thanks for tuning in to the Software Engineer Academy podcast. Keep testing, keep improving, and keep developing with confidence. Stay with us for more tips and tricks to level up your software engineering skills.